I've watched every step you take, every move you make, and it's finally time I confess how deeply you've affected me. My silence can no longer hold back the truth of my feelings. In the shadows, I've observed your every action, mesmerized by your grace and strength. Now, the weight of my silence is unbearable, and I must tell you how you've changed everything for me. I've kept my distance, silently admiring the way you navigate through life. But now, the need to speak out and share how much you've inspired me has become too strong to ignore. Every decision, every choice you've made has been etched in my mind. I can't stay silent anymore because your actions have stirred something within me that I can't contain. I've been quietly watching you, trying to understand what it is about you that draws me in. Now I realize it's time to speak up and let you know the profound impact you've had on me. The way you live, the way you love, has captivated me from afar. My heart can no longer bear the silence. I must tell you how much I've been affected by your actions. Your actions have spoken louder than any words ever could, and they've left me speechless for too long. Now, I must find the courage to express what I've kept hidden inside. In the quiet of my mind, I've followed every path you've taken, and now I can't hold back the flood of emotions any longer. You need to know how deeply you've touched my soul. I've tried to remain silent, to keep my feelings at bay, but your actions have a way of reaching into the depths of my heart. I can no longer stay quiet about how you've changed my world. I've been secretly following your journey, marveling at the way you handle life. It's time I confess that I can't stay silent anymore. Your actions have stirred something within me. I've watched from the shadows as you've moved through life, each step pulling me closer to the truth I can no longer deny. You've captivated me, and it's time I let you know. Every time I see you, my heart skips a beat. I've been quietly observing, but now the urge to tell you how much you mean to me is too strong to ignore. You've been the star of my silent dreams, the inspiration behind my hidden thoughts. Now, I must break my silence and reveal just how much you've come to mean to me. Your actions have been a guiding light in my darkest moments, and I can't stay silent any longer. I need to tell you how profoundly you've impacted my life. I've kept my distance, silently cheering you on, but now I must step forward and let you know that your actions have been the heartbeat of my days. I've followed your every move, drawn in by the way you live with such authenticity. Now I can't keep my feelings locked away. You need to know the truth of how you've touched my heart. The way you carry yourself, the choices you make, have left an indelible mark on my soul. I can no longer remain silent about the depth of my feelings for you. I've been silently rooting for you, inspired by every step you take. Now I must speak up and share how much your actions have meant to me. For too long, I've kept my feelings hidden, watching you from afar. But now, the time has come to tell you how much your actions have awakened something deep within me. Your journey has been one I've followed closely, admiring your strength and grace. Now, I can't stay silent anymore. You need to know how you've touched my life. I've watched you grow, change, and evolve. And in doing so, you've awakened something inside me that I can no longer keep to myself. It's time I let you know how I feel. Every action you take, every word you speak, has resonated with me in ways I can't explain. I've kept silent for too long, But now I must share the truth of how deeply you've moved me. I've been following your journey, quietly captivated by your strength and courage. Now I can't stay silent any longer. You need to know how much you've inspired me. Your actions have been like ripples in my heart, each one leaving a lasting impression. I can no longer stay silent about the effect you've had on me. I've been a silent observer of your life, drawn in by the way you live with such passion and purpose. Now, I must find the courage to tell you how deeply you've touched my heart. Your actions have spoken to me in ways words never could. I've kept my feelings hidden, but now I can't stay silent any longer. You need to know how much you've meant to me. I've been quietly watching, amazed by your every move. It's time I speak up and let you know how much your actions have impacted my life. Your journey has been one I've followed closely, drawn in by the way you handle life's challenges. Now, I can no longer stay silent. You need to know the truth of how you've inspired me. I've been silently admiring you, captivated by your every action. But now, the time has come to tell you how deeply you've moved me. I've been silently captivated by your every action, and now the truth is too heavy to keep hidden. Your influence on my life has grown to a point where I can't stay silent any longer. Every day, I've been watching you from afar, and each of your actions has made a profound impact on me. It's time to break my silence and tell you just how deeply you've affected me. Your quiet strength and unwavering resolve have inspired me in ways I never imagined. I can no longer keep my feelings locked away. You need to know how much you've touched my life. In secret, I've followed your every move, amazed by your courage and grace. Now, I can no longer remain silent. The time has come to express how much you've meant to me. I've tried to hide my admiration, but the truth is, your actions have become the guiding star in my life. It's time to step out of the shadows and share how deeply you've inspired me. You've been the silent muse in my thoughts, and now the weight of my unspoken words is too much to bear. I must tell you how much your actions have meant to me. I've observed you from a distance, marveling at your strength and resilience. Now, the urge to speak up and share how much you've impacted my life is too strong to ignore. Every decision you've made, every challenge you've faced, has left an indelible mark on my heart. I can't stay silent any longer. You need to know how deeply you've moved me. I've been silently following your journey, in awe of your determination and grace. Now, the time has come to break my silence and let you know how much you've meant to me. Your actions have spoken volumes, and I've been quietly listening all along. It's time I tell you just how much your presence in my life has changed everything. I've kept my feelings hidden, silently cheering you on from the sidelines. But now, the time has come to let you know that your actions have inspired me beyond words. I've been following you from afar, quietly in awe of your every move. It's time I step forward and share the truth of how deeply you've touched my soul. Your actions have been the quiet soundtrack to my life, each one resonating within me in ways I can no longer ignore. It's time I speak up and tell you how much you've meant to me. I've watched you navigate life with such grace and strength, and now I can't keep my feelings hidden any longer. You need to know how much you've inspired me. I've been silently admiring your courage and resilience, and now the weight of my unspoken words is too much to bear. It's time I tell you how deeply you've touched my heart. Every step you take, every choice you make, has been a beacon of light in my life. I can't stay silent any longer. You need to know how much you've meant to me. I've been quietly following your journey, inspired by your strength and determination. Now, the time has come to speak up and share how deeply you've impacted my life. Your actions have been a silent inspiration, one that I can no longer keep to myself. It's time I let you know how much you've touched my heart. I've kept my distance, silently watching as you navigate through life. But now, the urge to tell you how much you've inspired me is too strong to ignore. Your journey has been one I've followed closely, each step drawing me in deeper. It's time I break my silence and share how much you've meant to me. I've been quietly admiring your strength, your courage, your passion for life. Now I can't stay silent any longer. You need to know how deeply you've touched my heart. Your actions have been like a gentle breeze, one that has quietly but steadily changed the course of my life. I can't stay silent anymore. You need to know how much you've meant to me. I've been silently following your every move, in awe of your determination and grace. Now, the time has come to speak up and share the truth of how deeply you've impacted me. Your actions have been like a quiet song in my heart, one that has grown louder with each passing day. I can't stay silent any longer. You need to know how much you've meant to me. I've been quietly following your journey, inspired by your strength and resilience. Now, the time has come to speak up and share how much your actions have meant to me. Your every move has been a silent inspiration to me, one that I can no longer keep to myself. It's time I tell you how deeply you've impacted my life. I've kept my feelings hidden, silently admiring the way you live your life. But now, the weight of my emotions is too much to bear. You need to know how much you've touched my heart. Your actions have been like a beacon of light in my life, guiding me in ways I never expected. Now I can't stay silent anymore. You need to know how deeply you've moved me. I've been silently following your journey, in awe of your strength and grace. Now, the time has come to speak up and let you know how much you've meant to me.